here. We'll see how people do on this. Well, oh, it looks like Crystal Claude got through the first one. Moving on to the second round here. So in case people haven't picked up, the mechanic here is using the, you have clones and Frostbro. Oh, it looks like Pants has also made it through. Yeah, so Pants got through the level there, so he's on to level 2 now.
I am seeing just a Condor screen. Is that possible?
Are you watching just Condor?
I'm watching your stream.
Oh my god, I didn't put it up. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Oh, I've done that so many times. Don't worry. But yeah.
That's brutal. That's like 2 minutes of just looking at that. Oh, I'm so sorry.
That was the puzzle, like figuring out where the puzzles were.
Oh,
okay.
I'm so bad. I hate when I do that. I am so sorry, everybody.
Oh man, I've done that so many times. I know the feels.
All right, Crystal Cloud getting through that one as well. Moving on to the third one here. The layout was a puzzle. Sorry,
so
everybody.
This is really neat. I like the idea behind this.
Yeah, it's a good one. Oh, and down goes the stream. All right, so we'll pull up someone else. See what Spooty's up to here. Spooty seems to get through these pretty quickly. So now there is 5 different levels. Wait, there's 5 levels? I don't remember doing 5 levels.
Ting Tong.
Yeah, it's possible to soft lock. Yep, that is true. Alright, so one thing you might notice down on Spooty's here is he's gotten far enough now that there is teleporters involved. You might know a thing or two about that there, Facing.
Yeah,
But you'll see that he's teleporting himself back. Now, one of your levels in, I think, PuzzDOR 2 was where we first started to really discuss... Was it you? No, that was somebody else who had the teleporting...
That was on PuzzDOR 1, my level was Kill the RNG, and it involved like breaking teleporters, because they can't really teleport you to tiles that have stuff on it. Like, if it has a special type of floor or like an enemy or stuff, it usually can't teleport you to it. There are some bugs though.
So Spooty, waiting this one out, wants them to align here. There it is. But he didn't get it. After all that work. Oh, poor Spooty.
Oh, he froze that guy for a long time. Yeah, the thing for people that might not know, you can stack your freeze with the Frost Throw, and then you can position yourself a little bit. Ooh, okay, that looks good. Nice. I think I'm gonna pull up Spooty on RTMP, because if I open 12 RTMPs, my computer's gonna crash.
Oh, I just bring up, if you just want to bring up like 4, I can tell you which ones I brought up. That's what
perfect.
Squaga was doing, and then I'll just tell you when I swap if you want to just comment on the same ones. If you use Mac SG, I've got... Do you use Mac SG?
Yeah.
Yeah, then I got Crystal Claude, King Captain, 27, Taraka, and Spooty.
Alright.
Although I think I'm going to give a quick swap. Crystal Claude onto level 3. Might swap Taraka over to, let's do Greemy. He just got to level 2, though. GG's to Taraka. See how Greemy's doing.
I got back home right at the end of Greemy's level, and it was looking pretty cool as well.
It was a tricky one, that. Greemy's level was nuts. I had a hard time with it when I was practicing it, but I had no patience because I was, I'd been testing levels all day.
Now, I like when people don't put a lot of items on the level, because then, like, you reduce the chance of people finding unintended solutions and stuff. So, like,
yeah,
you don't have a shovel here, you don't have boots, you don't have anything. Yeah.
Ah, very nicely done, King Captain, finishing that first puzzle there. Now, both Greemy and Spooty are on level, I think, 3. And this level, I don't think I actually finished. This one took me a long time and I was very confused. I still really liked it, though. And it looks like, I'm not sure if Greemy finished it, but might have just moved on to the next level. Or is that level 4? Yeah, it's level 4. That's the evil one. Yeah, it's really bad. I really liked level 5, though. It was clever. It was cool. It was satisfying. It was a very satisfying level to beat. As you can see, it's sort of like got like a sort of comb shape to it. And you're popping all the clones in there.
I'm wondering, because you can just skip beats with clones, right?
Yep.
Like, and when you skip a beat, it moves one more tile in the direction it was. Or am I thinking wrong?
I think it does, but only once. I could be mistaken about that. But you also can't do it with the hot coals on the hot coal levels.
Oh, I kind of want to try this level now. I get a feeling that there might be like a really trivial solution to it, but I could totally be wrong.
I'm not too sure. I think you can only do it once. At least that's what I recall, but maybe chat.
Yeah, so you can do it once, and then when you move again, I think you can do it again. It's like I'm wondering if you could just... Well, then again, Spooty could be skipping beats and I'm not noticing it, but... I wonder if you could just like...
earlier.
If you could just kind of skip beats and let those clones move down right where Spooty is right now, kind of just like... Oh, I'm so curious, like... This is what I like about PuzzDOR. It makes you like want to do the levels. You're like, oh my god, this is so cool.
Yeah, everyone will get a chance, and we did have some extra levels that didn't quite make the cut. They'll also be available if people want to try them, or maybe we'll ask, and then maybe we'll save them for next time if they want. Although, judging by the fact that every time we get an additional or even more level votes levels submitted, I think that it's unlikely that we'll take an old level when we get a whole bunch of new ones. All right, I swapped Biggie Mac in for the Crystal Clod. Looks like Biggie Mac is also on level 4. Greemy is on level 5, but I'm not sure if he got to level 5 through...
Oh yeah, they can do them in any order?
Yeah, they can do them in any order. But yeah, as you were saying, this one's kind of neat because it creates a, you don't have a lot to work with, so you kind of just have to... Oh, it looks like, yes, Greemy completing level 5. Nicely done. Oh, that's what it was. And I love this, and I think people in chat were mentioning it, but I have to point this out. If you miss a beat intentionally, you break your spiked ears, and then you can't open the crates for the diamonds, and you only get 5 out of 10 diamonds. Which I think is such a nice, because you have easier solutions.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Then yeah, that makes total sense.
And I beat level 4 while breaking my spiked ears, but the other levels I was able to beat without breaking spiked ears.
Yeah, because breaking the spiked ear feels like you could get some really, really quick solutions.
Right.
But that makes total sense. Yeah, that's such a cool way to like work around it.
Yeah, it's a clever decision to make that. All right, so Greemy did finish, so GG's to Greemy. I'm going to swap in Hypershock for Greemy.
Well done.
Biggie Mac using Left Bro. Interesting. Yeah, that 5th level was very satisfying to beat once you get it. This one feels truly like a puzzle, though. This is like proper puzzle mechanics.
Yeah, I like how simple and clean it looks. Like the fire like walls, the ice walls. It's all very cute.
Yeah, it's nicely designed for sure. The big arrow.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Getting to level 5.
Spooty moving on to level 5. As Hypershock moves on to the second half of level 2. We've also got Biggie Mac on level 5. So we got 3 of our racers here on level 5. Biggie Mac, King Captain, and Spooty Biscuit. Yeah, I same Siveure. I don't know if you could do other than Snowbro up. I'm noticing Spooty is doing a lot of back and forth action with the clones.
Yeah, he's experimenting a lot, but I think he was thinking about the clones above him, not the one he was freezing.
I think that's true,
like,
but
yeah, he was just doing some math.
Yeah.
And the shopkeeper's gonna pay for it.
Spooty Biscuit has 3 of the guys plugged in there, but just trying to think on how he can... Interesting. So Ronkley finishes. Ronkley liking it, giving it a 9 out of 10. GG's to Ronkley as well. Again, I'll say this was probably, yeah, definitely top 3. Certainly one of my favorite levels. I thought it was really, really clever. And just nice use of simple mechanics. Took me exactly 15 minutes and 16 seconds to do this one.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, 9 out of 10 as in diamonds. That's what they're saying.
Oh, okay. I think my favorite thing about this so far is the spiky ears. Like,
oh, that's
so good. So clever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so clever. Like, I'm gonna admit, when I'm solving puzzles, I immediately try to break everything. my first reaction is to try to break everything, and this is just like a really neat way of being like, nope, you're not gonna break anything here. Like,
well, it's like, or we know you're gonna break it to make it easier, but it doesn't count.
Yeah,
so
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
we saw some really nice cheese earlier, and since you only got here at the end of Creamies, you did not see it, but there was some really nice cheese on Pants' level. And Pants' level was amazing, but the cheese was also quite the thing. But also, like in this level, when cheesed, you miss out on some of the diamonds. Oh, and I think Spooty's got it.
Yeah, Spooty, I'm liking
what
I'm seeing.
you just have to go back and forth there. There it is. Spooty gets it.
There we go.
GG. Spooty finishing as well. We've got 3 racers done. 2 minutes remain. All right, let's pull in, let's say, CS1 for Spooty. All right. Looks like Biggie Mac going back to level 1. Looks like CS1 is also on level 1 right now. GG though, Spooty.
That's 3 clears, right?
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. Hey, Steve.
Yeah, I think it's just a pretty clever, like, it's 2 diamonds per level, but you lose a diamond per level if you don't get the appropriate clear there. You're seeing Biggie Mac mashing a little, losing the spiked ears.
Do you get extra points for finishing first?
I don't know. Oops. All right, we're gonna pull Siv in here real quick. I missed that. Oh, Siv is here.
I think he is here, yes.
Yeah, our refs are pulling people into the booth without me knowing.
Yeah, there's like one minor thing I'd like to bring up that like I don't think got mentioned is that you start in water on all levels.
Okay, and what's the point of the water? I
And
noticed
the reason
that.
for that is because it's just as a little like the clones act a little funky and weird on the first beat, like because of aggro shenanigans, and I couldn't quite work out why. I couldn't figure out like a consistent thing to do, and what you do on the first beat isn't consistent because like sometimes you're gonna snowball. Yeah, sometimes you might snowball, or sometimes you have to move up or whatever, and they're not gonna react consistently at all. So I just said, all right, you're gonna waste the first beat getting out of the water.
Nice. Yeah, so that was a good fix for that. Yeah, we were busy praising your strats for the what to do about the diamonds and breaking the spike tiers. It's quite nice, and that's cool too. So yeah, so you, after a little bit of testing, you realized that was the way to go.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not very sure it was necessary everywhere I did it, but I did put it everywhere.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, very, very good. I enjoyed it. One thing we'd talked about when I was testing was the second level with the teleporting, where you end up accidentally teleporting.
That's the third level?
Is that third level? Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Where you teleport clones back to the first zone by accident, and then you have one less clone to deal with, but then you have to hope. But then you have the problem of an open spot, which was bad. But yeah, overall, real fun, really good. So it looks like we got. Let me just double check here. I think we got 3 clears.
I think I might have got another one in the meantime.
I'm only seeing 1 in the stats. I'm sure they're gonna put that in, but it was at least Spooty, and it was at least Breamy, and I think it was Ronkley.
I think Ronkley as well.
Nice. So not bad. So definitely an appropriate difficulty for the time limit we gave. which is pretty cool.
Yeah, like I think there were like 3 things that I spent my time spent my time just working on with this. The first was like getting actual level kind of layouts done. Like next was like getting all the aesthetics right, and the third was where am I going to put the diamonds and how much time do I give?
Yeah, it's
There's a lot to it
It's
when you're
tricky to
doing like
decide
a level.
Like a lot of the aesthetics thing was like just making sure that it was the right tile of water, so that I didn't accidentally end up with like a hot tile in the cold zone.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
'cause,
that...
like, I would just put all the cold tiles in, then I'd put all the hot tiles, and I remember, oh, I need to put water here, I'll just put water there, and then, oh wait, no, this is the hot one.
Yeah, I think it definitely shows that you took a little extra time to make the aesthetics look nice, and I think that that's pretty great.
Yeah. The way I made the levels was mostly just put layouts in, does this seem like possible?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
like,
so
I
you
think-
sort
I
of
think
just
level four
tried
was-
it,
level
and then
four
you
was-
worked on it for a while?
Yeah, level 4 was an absolute nightmare because I think I started them off with like in a 3x2 area instead of just a narrow corridor, and you could occasionally get the third clone stuck in the top, and I could never work out how.
I see.
So in addition to like having the nightmare of just trying to work that out myself for the first time, sometimes it would get cheesed, and I would just be like, I didn't have to worry about it the full way. I'm like, why?
Awesome. All right, well, thank you so much for the level. We're gonna kick you out of here and do the vote. I also just realized the double entendre of the name. I just thought it referenced to the fact that they were clones, but you used the familiar. Ah, genius.
Yeah.
Love it. All right, well done. Definitely a great level. Let's see what chat has to think, though. Don't forget to vote yourself. All right, here we go. Boom. Start the vote. Big ups to that level. I definitely was a fan. We'll see what chat has to think, though, about that one.
I liked it a lot.
Now the next...
I liked
Sorry,
the way he dealt with like what people might do to break it. I like it when people like keep it simple and yeah.
Yeah, definitely some great decisions on how to design the level. I think there was a little extra effort there for level design, which I can appreciate.
That being said, it's kind of funny. Like he was talking about like choosing how much time you're gonna give the racers, and I think that is actually like a huge thing in like that'll define how many people clear the level, and
Yes.
it's kind of an interesting one.
Yeah, I'll agree. I think if you go back and look at some of the levels, some of them, everybody cleared, if I'm not mistaken, or almost everybody cleared. Yeah, Get Coiffed was almost completely full cleared. It was only 7 minutes. That was a short but sweet level. Whereas Greamy's level is only completed by Spooty. So far, Spooty has completed every level, so he's keeping up his streak of just demolishing PuzzDOR as usual.
I expect him to clear mine fully too.
Oh, actually, you know what? Paraguay just came in and asked what this is, so I'm going to give a quick rundown on what we're doing here. But first, I'm just going to make sure they don't start the race straight away. So yeah, we're running PuzzDOR here. That stands for Puzzle Condor.